I've not really told many people about this, and whenever I have, I feel most people either think I was just a kid with an active imagination or think I was crazy. But I swear this all happened. I grew up in a little terrace house in England with my mum and 3 siblings. Most of my life in that house, there was something I can't explain which used to terrorize me. Things seemed to start small and got worse over the years, spanning around 4 years. It started at night times when I was about 8 years old. As I tried to sleep, the door would move a bit. I used to keep the door slightly open for a bit of light, and I'd hear a deep outward breathing, almost like a prolonged sigh kind of sound. It would move from the bedroom door until I could hear it pretty much standing right next to me. This happened for years, not every day, but I'd say most nights from what I can remember. I was terrified of it and was constantly waking up the house with my screaming. Whatever it was progressed at some point and started to say my name in exactly the same outward breathe type sound again, very similar to a long sigh, just now saying my name within the sigh sound. There was one really bad instance at around 11 years old where I feel I was briefly possessed by this thing. I just got a new PC game, non-violent, which only worked on our older computer set up in our dining room, away from my family who used to congregate in the living room. I started to play it, and about 20 minutes in, I hear my name called out in the same breathe-like voice from right behind me. I quickly turn and briefly see a shadow seemingly sat down on the sofa. Within a second or two, it rushes at me and everything goes black. When I wake up, I'm stood in the doorway to the living room, my hands covering my eyes and tears streaming down my face. I move my hands and my family are all in front of me concerned. I ask what happened and they tell me I'd ran into the room, covering my face, repeatedly screaming I've been shot. I have absolutely no memory of doing this. As far as I know, it was like I had no control for like 1 minute. There were many weird things which happened during this time, but it all went away after around 12 or 13. I started sleeping with my head hanging out onto the windowsill, drowning out any noise from my bedroom with the sound of traffic. I feel it went away because it was no longer feeding off my energy. But since then, I've never really had anything happen. No noises, seeing things, etc. Maybe sometimes I get a weird energy vibe which makes my hairs stand up when I walk into a room. But that's about it. Has anybody else had any similar experiences when they grew up? Did they carry on into your adulthood? Part of me thinks maybe it was just some weird stuff going on with my brain as a child, but I swear my memories of it all are so clear. Thanks for reading.